Hey, it's Eric with Four Seasons Outdoor Services. Today we're going to be spraying for some Japanese beetle. And I just want to show you the equipment we're running here. So we have a skid tank sprayer is what this is called, with the hose that comes out. And then it's can be used for many different applications, yard and tree care. But then what's special about this is that helps with the trees is with this special tree gun here that I'll show you how it works later. And basically I just sprayed this tree. This is a maple tree here, and Japanese beetle doesn't really like maple trees very much. I mean, there is something going on with this tree, but I just noticed it now. But I just sprayed it with water I wanted to demonstrate kind of how when we're done spraying, this is kind of how you want the tree to look. And then later on I'll be showing you actually using the pesticide to help kill off the Japanese beetle. I don't know if you can see that it's dripping, and that's what you want to do, is you want to spray the tree from the top all the way to the top to the bottom, cover it with the pesticide, and just you want it to kind of drip, and that's when it has an adequate cover on it. And then also one of the things that we do is we also put other stuff in with the pesticide, which helps with keeping the product to stick on the tree longer, so you get more of a residual effect. So not only do we put the products on there, but we want them to last as long as possible, so that it limits the chance of the Japanese beetle coming back after you spray. This is a fairly new pest that's in the Minnesota area, so it's not 100% figured out yet. And right now there's a lot of people that will come out once and then they'll need us to maybe possibly come out again to spray for those. But what ends up happening is, let me show you here. Found this laying here. This is from the Japanese beetle. I don't know if you can see, this leaf it turns brown, and then it looks kind of like lace. And they love shrubs, specifically rose bushes, and this isn't a rose bush, but this is a shrub. And see if I can find some. Yesterday there were swarms of them around here, but what the beetle comes from is actually a grub. So it's a bad disease for two reasons. Because for one, what ends up happening is they start as a grub, then they grow up, then they turn into a beetle. They go up in the trees. I'll show you this linden tree over here. It has quite a bit of damage to it. You'll see it's kind of brown at the top, and that's the Japanese beetle eating it. They eat from the top down. So what ends up happening is they come out of the ground, and if you have them, some cases the ground is just covered with them because they're coming up, becoming adults. Then they go up into the tree, and then the males and females get together and do their thing, create larvae. Then they go back down to the turf, and then once they're in the turf, they then eat the root system, just like it's messing with the trees, and they eat the root system of turf. So there's also things that we can do to prevent that from happening as well. Just talk to us about that, and then I'll show you kind of some of our turf specific equipment I have with. So I've been doing a couple different applications today. This is a highly specialized piece of equipment that we use for turf. It has a breakaway boom on the front for doing liquid applications, and that one on that side too pulls out. It does liquid, and then it does granular, and then it has a holding tank to do specialized things as well with a separate pump, so you can do different things with that. So if you have any turf issues as well, that's something that you can do. But anyways, I'm gonna get started on spraying these.